What's going down, guys? It's your boy Ceerokapitol, bringing you some free-for-all gameplay on the map Array using a Silence Commando. And before I get into why I use this weapon and all sorts of other good stuff, I kind of feel like I owe you guys an explanation of why you're watching a first-person shooter gameplay on a channel that mainly does World of Warcraft content. So these Dara McTire guys, they're pretty much the #1 brand when it comes to World of Warcraft. You know, best gamers, best guild, best PvPers, best all sorts of stuff. And it kind of reminds me of that song, You're the Best Around in Karate Kid. And it goes hand in hand with this gameplay because you're playing, when you play first person shooters and you're especially free for all, you gotta be like the ninja, gotta be like Daniel-san. Anyways though, so they approached me and they said, hey, we enjoy your content, you should come to our channel and do your thing, you know. Smang it, girl. And I don't know if you guys know that song, but it's called Let Me Smang It, featuring Young Hummer and Flint Flossie. And just like the lyrics of the song, the names of the guys doing the song, it's hilarious. Who the hell names himself Flint Flossie or Young Hummer? Alright, so I'm supposed to do an introduction on myself. I guess I'm a somewhat hardcore gamer, and I mainly play first-person shooters, but I played World of Warcraft in the past. Back in the vanilla days, I grinded to rank 14, High Warlord. Then in the Burning Crusade, I played a lot of WoW back then. I used to raid, I used to arena. Loved the raiding, loved the gear sets, loved everything. A lot of my friends used to play back then. It was a lot of fun. In my opinion, TBC is the pinnacle of World of Warcraft. And if they could bring the game back in that direction again, it would be so much better. But I'm going to leave the WoW talk to the pros, you know, Swifty, Athene, all the guys, and Dara McTire. Let you guys do it. You know what you're talking about. Anyways, like I said, I play first-person shooters, play this game on PC and console, play some Battlefield, you know, I play MOBA games as well, such as League of Legends and Heroes of Newerth, and sports games. And I'm also getting into RPGs such as Mass Effect. I'm going to be playing Deus Ex when it comes out, and Skyrim looks really awesome as well. So if you want to check out awesome gameplays and entertaining stories, you should head over to my channel, and you could do so by clicking the annotation on the screen. And I'd love to have you and your feedback. So, alright, moving on. I'm going to talk about the gameplay a little bit and give some general tips and strategies. Why exactly do I use a Silence Commando? With all first-person shooter games, you should use a gun you're comfortable with. And look at this guy right here, just sitting in the bushes. I bet he has Ghost on ghillie suit, just camouflaging him. I really wouldn't know he was there if I didn't have the Blackbird up, and I pick up my dogs rather easily. So, use the gun you're comfortable with, and in my case, it happens to be the Silence Commando when it comes to free-for-all. I mean, let's say you use the FAMAS or the Galil. Slap the silencer on there. You want to be stealthy like a ninja. Just like I was saying, talking about Karate Kid, be like Daniel-san. You want to channel your inner Daniel-san. So, strategy-wise, in terms of the map, you want to avoid the buildings on this particular map as much as possible in free-for-all, because those are the breeding grounds for camping. You're going to find all the equipment whores, you're going to find all the guys using ghosts and sitting in the corner in the buildings, because that's not where they want to camp. That's where they want you to go so they can shoot you in the back and get their free kills. So you want to avoid that as much as possible and stick to the outer edges of the map like I'm doing here. So find certain areas where you're really comfortable with the spawns and just run back and forth. And I do exactly just that. I run to the power station, to certain buildings, then to the crawler, then down to this building here, and then back again. And I just pick up kills along the way. In terms of kill streaks, some people use different kill streaks, but what I usually do is I use spy plane, Blackbird, and dogs. And there's a reasoning for this. The spy plane obviously will put people on the radar so you can run to them and kill them. The Blackbird does the same thing, and it actually shows the direction they're facing, so it's even easier to kill them. And the dogs, in addition to killing people by biting them to death, the Kujus will also alert you where other players are because they run toward the other players. So if you run with your dogs, you're going to get kills. And if the other players are avoiding your dogs by abusing the Z-axis, the dogs start barking, so you know exactly where they are, and it helps you out so much more. If you're comfortable with not using the spy plane, then you could use a chopper gunner, but not every map is chopper gunner friendly. Like certain maps like Hotel, they're really not air support friendly. Like Array, I would say, is the chopper friendly map because, you know, there's wide open areas and people spawn in the open. You can just get some easy spawn kills. And what's really funny is that these guys were saying I was cheating the whole time. One of them was like, I'm 60 years old. Like, Back in my day, I was walking up the hill barefoot. We weren't good at video games. We were trudging in the snow to school. Well, not he didn't really say that. And I'm not making fun of people that are old. You know, big props to you, Gramps, for playing the games. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for more. Come to my channel, check me out, and stay tuned for more first-person shooter action on Darren McTire. Peace!